What's up, dudes and dudettes? JT here. Been a few weeks since my last video. Camera's all wobbly, but been a few weeks since my last video, and I have a bunch of stuff to show. I have VHS and DVDs to show, but I'm gonna wait and do that in a separate video. Probably later on this week or this weekend probably. But today I got a little video lined out here. I'm gonna show something that I haven't shown in a while, which my last few videos of this kind of stuff didn't get much play, but that's cool. There's like 5 of you guys out there that like to watch my other videos than DVD updates or whatever, but it's cool. I mean, it's whatever. I don't really care. But today I have a comic book update. JT's got back in a comic kick here lately and been snatching up. I've been trying to build a good collection of back issues of comics. I don't really subscribe or pick up any new comics, which I'm about to pick 1 or 2 titles that I'm going to subscribe to or start picking up or whatever. But I've bought a ton of back issues, and a lot of these are ones that I don't think I've ever shown. Maybe I have shown some of these actually, so this is a repeat of stuff you guys have already seen or whatever in my last comic book video. Just don't pay any attention to it. But a lot of this stuff is new, some of it anyways. Anyways, let's go ahead and just get into it. Picked up X-Men number 10. This has a bag and board, but I was reading it. This is from the 90s series, after they restarted the X-Men or split into 2 teams or whatever, for the 90s. And the 90s series was cool. I liked it, but it's not as good as the original series or Uncanny or any of that. It wasn't as good, but the artwork was really good in the 90s series, but the stories kind of lacked, which I love the TV series though, and it kind of was the same style as the comics, so that was pretty cool. Picked up a X-Men number 74. I may have shown this in my last video, but I couldn't remember because I just went through a bunch of my comics and picked out a bunch that I couldn't remember if I shown or not. This is number 74. Got this for a few bucks actually, so I was happy to get it. It's pretty hard to find under a number of 100 on any comics from the 60s and 70s. I think this one was from 71, maybe 73, something like that. It's a reprint of number 20, I think, because Stan Lee left the X-Men, and then they started redoing some of the stories and putting them out again until they got another writer, I believe. Picked up I think this is from Classic X-Men. I think might be like Classic X-Men. I think it's number 43. But this is the Dark Phoenix saga, and this is some of the stories I think from the Dark Phoenix saga, or one of the issues, a reprint of. But Dark Phoenix is something that interests me, so pick that up. I have more X-Men comics that I picked up, and I don't know why I didn't bring them down, but this is just the ones I grabbed that I hadn't shown that I picked up in the last little bit. This is Uncanny number 277. Wolverine and Gambit there on the front. Pretty cool. Uncanny is a title that I'm just trying to get every issue that I can that I come across. I'm just trying to build a great collection of them. And this is number 220. This is the issue right before, I think, Mr. Sinister's first appearance, so pretty cool. But he's not in that one. Uncanny 198. It's a Storm story where Storm loses her powers, I think. Pretty cool. And Uncanny 183. Colossus on the front there. Cool stuff. Now these next ones are just ones I believe I've shown before, so I'm going to skip those because I think I've shown those before, but I'll show this one. This is Flash 297. Captain Cold on there. DC. Want to hurry these along a bit. And this is a Marvel Annual. Looks like it's Life Storm Part 2 of 4. A Daredevil title with Night Stalker. Something like that. I'm trying to build my Daredevil collection. Don't have many at all, so I'm trying to pick up some more Daredevil. Just a hero that I recently I've gotten into. Daredevil 186. And all the rest of these are, I do believe, are Batman issues. And Batman's another title that I've been a Batman fan since I was a kid, but I've just recently, and over the past few years, started picking up Batman issues again, because I used to buy them when I was a kid. But got Batman 471, Killer Croc. And this is Batman vs. Predator Part 1 of 3, I think, series. Yeah, 1 of 3. Haven't got to read the other 2, but this one was really cool. Batman 440, right after the death of Jason Todd, somewhere along the lines of there. All these issues revolve around that time, pretty much, I do believe. 455. Batman 456. This is whenever the other Robin's taken over from Jason Todd's place, Tim Drake. Cool issue. 459. Can't remember this guy's name, but he made a lot of appearances. Well, not a lot, but he made appearances in Batman comics, I think. Not sure. Can't remember his name. I think I may have had an action figure of him back in the day. 444. Here is 443. Cool cover art on that one. 458. Hunchback of Notre Dame there. This one needs a new bag and board badly. This is 457. Scarecrow. Some boobies drawn on Batman there on the cover. I mean on the bag and board. That was doing of some roommates of mine at the time, and my wife. Batman 465 with Robin. And last but not least, Batman 464 with Man-Bat, I do believe. And that's all the comics I have for this update. I'm sure there will be more comic updates in the near future because JT is on a comic kick and can't be stopped. But like I said, I do have a VHS and DVD update coming up as well, probably this weekend. Got some pretty decent stuff, some cool stuff, actually some superhero movies, and not much in the way of horror, but in the VHS I guess there's some horror titles and some canon titles and good stuff like that. But that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.